Before I do my update, somebody's calling. Hi, you're on another dumb show.
Good evening, Dumb. This is Curious George from Columbus. How are you?
Holy cow, Curious George from Columbus. It's fantastic to hear from you, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Actually, I have a question, if that's cool.
Shocking.
It's going to be off topic, if that's okay. I got a question about B1.
Curious George, the topics I had to talk about tonight, my dude left me. So if you want to talk about something else, open lines America, buddy. 844 hit dumb. What's your question about B1, my friend?
Okay, all right. So I've been watching all your episodes, and I know you mentioned, look, I don't know what's going on with me and her. Am I with her? Am I not? I have no clue. I'm kind of curious. Are you guys still sleeping with each other? I think you did say it does happen, but you didn't get much into it. Who instigates it? Does B1 say, I'm watching a porno, I'm horny, come over? Or does she come over for dinner and you kind of rub against her and you go, all right, fine, let's go to the bedroom? How does that get initiated?
Okay, well, we have been intimate. I'll be honest about that. The way we do it, you want to know how the initiation starts. So, okay, two different houses. It's happened in the past where um, she'll send like a sexy picture or something and say the door's unlocked. So,
Oh, be it.
yeah, that's a pretty good one, right, George? That's happened a couple times. Man, I love the noise you just made there. That was great. And then,
Good for the laugh.
uh-huh, it sounded more like oh. And then from there, if she comes over, um, usually I can kind of tell when she might be in the mood. And usually her move is it's pretty simple, to be honest with you. She'll usually just go up because we'll be like hanging out downstairs. She'll usually just run upstairs like she's going to the bathroom. And then after she goes to the bathroom, if she even goes to the bathroom, she'll holler down, I'm not wearing any clothes if you want to come up here.
Oh, my
Uh,
God. You're so
yeah.
unfiltered and open. Keep going, Dumb.
What's the truth? I don't think that's anything too erotic or anything, but I will say the last time I did try to initiate it, I got shot down, and I didn't take it very well. Not like I was outwardly mean or anything, but I probably was given a little bit of a cold shoulder after that. I'll be honest with you, I was a little irritated about it. Um, but yeah, that's it.
Is every
That's
time a no when you? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
no. Go ahead. Ask the question.
Yeah, yeah. So is it like when you initiate, it's always like, oh, it's a no, or has there been maybe one or two instances where she goes, all right, I'm in the mood, let's go for it? Because it sounds like you said every scenario is her instigating it and it happens,
Few and
and it
far
sounds like you're
between.
always a no.
Yeah, few and far between when I do the initiation. Very few and far between. I will say though, I if I know she's not in the mood, but I really am I'm in the mood, I can usually talk my way into Beejaroo. So yeah. So it'll be even that's kind of my
Okay.
initiation. So when I try and I don't get it, a lot of times that'll be the buffer. Will be like, well, I'll do this instead, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like it's like
I
that's
totally understand the confusion that you feel. I'm lost. I don't know. Are you guys? I don't know. With that explanation, are you together? Are you not? I get why you say that. I don't understand
well, it's very weird because
what the
we
relationship
don't
is either.
do anything together. Like we don't go out together. Like when if she goes, she still does things like with her family and her friends and stuff. I try to do things with my friends, but they blow me off. Um, but no, I honestly don't know how to define it. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I don't think she knows either. I don't think either of us know. Anybody knows. So it's kind of
Okay,
uh, up in the air.
awesome. What about now? You've never mentioned her name, and I get it. She wants to be kept private. Your other recent ex, the other one you've had a relationship with after B1, that you no longer have a relationship. Is that something where she's also said, "Hey, dumb, I'm in the mood, come over," or is that shut down, done, over with, period?
That is
The ex.
officially shut down. That person, I decided I've cut off contact with that person after the last time I talked to them, and I've decided it's probably not the best situation for me for reasons I probably won't say on here. So,
Oh
but
darn. Okay.
yeah, no, it's just it's just cause B1
How,
has kind of
how did you
gotten
meet her
um
without
uh,
revealing anything really to
at an
call
event,
her out?
at an event. An
Okay.
event I was working. So yeah, I was reluctant to talk about that because I really I try to maintain professionalism at all my events. But this was after an event, and,
Sure.
kind of one thing they'll do another kind of a situation. So yeah, so yeah, that's that, my friend. So I'm sure
Thanks.
B1 and or them are both now writhing and ready to rip me apart. So that's great.
Sorry, Dub. I
It's
was
all
just
right.
curious.
I
Sorry.
dig my own grave. I dig my own grave. So. So Curious George, where?
It's nice to hear from you. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you said it's nice to hear from me. I was actually just about to say the same thing. What is the update in your life? Where the last we left off, I think you were the last kind of thing I remember. You were being pressured into marriage a little bit, or you were trying to pressure into
No,
marriage,
it was
and
the pressure of marriage.
you were trying to pressure for
Oh
marriage.
yeah. Oh, sorry. There's two different shows. You're right. There's your show is there was the pressure about marriage the last time you were on before your hiatus. And then there's RMG where it's brought up and it had nothing to do with marriage. It was just other stuff and all that. So yeah, sorry, it's two different shows.
No, that's
No
okay.
pressure with the marriage.
So you're with
So no,
you're
that's
still with the same girl.
no. I'm
No.
with
Oh.
nobody right now. Am I
Ah.
trying to be with the old ex? I'm trying, dumb. We're friends. It's
Okay.
nothing like what you and B1 have, where there's like sex occasionally here and there. It's me putting in pretty good effort to try to win her over, but we're totally cool. We hang out.
Yeah.
We've watched Indiana Jones, in fact, just recently and stuff, and it wasn't that good, by the way. But no, it's a little weird. I'm trying. So I'm hoping to win her back, and I just got to be
What?
patient and then not mess it up and behave.
What is the reason you guys broke up? Because I thought everything was going okay.
The original reason for the breakup was the whole scoring thing that I said on RMG.
Yeah, that
And
was
she was a big
that was a
fan and listened to my
long
show.
time.
That was,
Yeah, that was a long time ago, though.
It was, and yeah. So that really greatly upset her. She stopped listening to the show since that day and stuff. And yeah,
I'm so confused.
so I don't really talk much about.
I thought there was another girl in between that.
Yeah, there was another girl after her, the teacher, the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
where, if you remember, the one that pulled up to the garage.
Yeah,
And then I tried to let her in, and she saw that I had the video camera out, which obviously
I
she knew
remember
because
all
I told
this.
her I would be calling into Orange. Okay, yeah, that's right. You were on the show.
Who's
as well.
the
That's
one
right.
that was pressuring
That
you
one.
for marriage then? Was it the teacher or the squirter?
The teacher.
The teacher.
No,
Well, I don't know anything else about her. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. That's the best way to call her. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it
And
was the teacher because I was with.
okay, now, okay, so the teacher's now out of the picture. Why did you break up with the teacher?
No, it wasn't me breaking up with her. It was her breaking up with me.
Okay, what was the reason she broke up with you, I guess?
Oh my gosh. Jeez. It's a mixture of things. It was feeling pressured about, like, basically it was a little bit about the marriage where it was a little pressure from her, but it was more pressure from her sister saying, like, what's going on here? Are you just going to be like your last ex where you're with her for like 12 years and never got engaged? Or like, what's going on with this?
So that was the cause
yeah.
of the breakup, was the pressure and the lack of making a move to get the marriage happening. Interesting.
It was a little bit of that, but it was also, it just, I don't know if I was in love. Like, maybe I don't even know what love is, you know? Like, as I
Sure.
guess if you really love someone, you marry them, you have kids and all that. I haven't married anybody. So I don't know. Maybe it was more like lonely rebound. I don't know. I felt like I loved her, but I didn't like deep down in the gut.
Now,
really felt it.
so now you're going back. So that teacher's out of the picture, and now you're trying to win back over the squirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And we've been totally cool and hanging out, but
Hanging
yeah,
out.
I'm
Now, what
trying.
are
Yeah.
your, what is your move to try and initiate with her? Have you made any moves? Or are you just waiting to,
No, I'm not going to mess this up. I'm not going to go ahead and
how would
make
that
moves
mess it
and all
up?
that
You guys
stuff.
have been intimate in the past. How would that mess anything up?
I'm trying. I don't want to take any chances of like doing like initiating it and having her reject it. And to me, it's a little bit like how you responded to B1, like, oh, yeah, what's up with that?
Do you get
I
shitty? I get
would think
shitty.
that I
I
would
get
feel the
shitty,
same way.
George. I turn into a real
Oh, you
fucking
do?
brat. I do. I'm a real brat when I don't get some.
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. I'm afraid that that's what the outcome would be if she does reject the advances.
Mhm.
So instead, it's more like letting her, like giving her the time, but also being there for her when she needs it and trying to kind of do things together and see how it goes. There was a time where it looks like we almost kissed and stuff, but
Ooh.
I don't know what it was. It's looking at each other and there was silence and yeah, so that's probably the closest and something happening, but I never leaned forward because I don't want to mess it up, man. That's it.
All right.
So I
All
already
right.
messed it up before and I don't want to mess it up again.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm
don't
trying.
pressure it. Let her. Are you trying to? Are you dropping subtle hints that you're in the mood? Are you trying to joke around at least? Because like I said, when it came, usually the beejaroo would come after I'd get her, I'd joke around a little bit. I could make her laugh a little, and maybe, I would like say like if she would say like my stomach is upset from whatever I ate, and I'd say something along the lines of, well, you know what they say is good for indigestion. And she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, a beejaroo. And then she, ha 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 ha. And then, she'd be coy for a little bit. And then, usually it'd end up getting a beejaroo. So, so I'm saying,
I
give you
don't
a
have
little
those kind
advice
of
there.
slick moves.
It's not slick.
I
I'm just
don't have
joking
those kind of
around.
slick moves.
Nothing slick about it. She knows
Yeah.
exactly what I'm doing. But trust me, it doesn't
I
work
think it's not
all
like
the time.
entirely my person. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really want to f it up,
But
And
you got to make.
and I know you're saying, well, that's not effing up. You're making a joke, but
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
making
know.
her
I'm
laugh.
afraid if I do that, if she says no, then it'll be in my head. Oh, she doesn't
Nah.
want me anymore. Oh, well, I guess I'm too fat, and she's not interested in the fat guy anymore. I mean,
Well, you know
that'll run
what?
through my head. So I'm
That
like,
runs,
you know what?
George. There's nothing that
Yeah.
runs through my head. I deal with that same thing. That's the first thing I think of. Like if she's not in the mood, well, is she talking to someone else? Is it what's wrong with me? Am I not? Is it my man boobs? What is it? You know what I mean? So I have all those same insecurities, and even though I've lost weight and I feel better about myself than I used to, but I have all those same insecurities. So I can't hold you back or can't blame you for feeling that way. But I would say, how long have you guys been hanging out again?
Oh, it's been many months now. I don't know the
Oh,
exact date of when it started happening where we were really hanging out, but there would be occasional like meeting up and going to the mall to whatever. Like there's a game place nearby at a mall nearby here called, I think it's like Studio 70 something or whatever. It's like got 2 floors of video games and little machines where you grab stuff and toys and whatever. It's a fun place.
yeah.
So we both liked that in the past.
So next
So that
time
kind
you're
of
at
started
that,
things.
next time you're at that,
Yeah.
go to one of those claw games, and when she's doing the claw thing, just be like, man, wouldn't it be great if there was a dildo in there? Just everything has to, like, all your jokes, everything from now on just revolves around sex, George. You're incepting sex into her brain constantly through little jokes. They're not even hints about wanting to have sex with her. They're just about sex. So she's got sex
Yeah, I
on
don't
the
know if I
brain.
have that personality.
You got to have it, dude.
I
You got
was
to do
never
it.
known to be like that before in front of her. Like, hey, see this bulge? It needs to be touched or anything. Like, you see, that's a lame line right there.
There's nothing
I
funny.
have
Yeah,
that.
there's really nothing funny about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I-
if you said something about the bulge, like, oh man, I don't know what happened. I slipped and a fucking cantaloupe fell in here or something. I don't know, like anything to at least make it a little bit silly. Or if you wanted to look at the bulge, put something like Superman did. Put something down your pants, like that guy did that's playing Superman, to make yourself
yeah.
look gigantic. stuff something down there, and then just make it ridiculous. And then she's going to notice it, and then you take it
Yeah.
out, and then maybe she sees the actual bulge, and you're just getting the wheels turning. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have that game. I gotta just bite. I just gotta chill. I gotta just give her the space, and when she wants me around, I gotta be there. I gotta do something. So I
Next
don't.
time,
I'm not gonna really push her into sex. I can't do that.
next time
I
she comes
know what
over,
fucked me up.
next time she comes over, when she's ready for you to get there, like when you know she's coming over, you have a trench coat.
Yeah.
Pull the trench coat move, George. To have nothing but a trench coat and a pair of Speedos on, just to make her laugh. If nothing else, she'll laugh hysterically, and then you try to get some, and if she doesn't give it up, you just let it roll. At least you tried. You just keep trying with the fun stuff, so at least you guys have a laugh out of it. So at least maybe you won't feel like the insecurity will go away maybe a little bit more because you guys are having a laugh in the moment. You know what I mean? So it's not, and then maybe next thing you know, be surprised how much a laugh turns a chick on, dude. Be really surprised. So it's worth, there's a reason why all these chicks on all their profiles and everything say a guy, they want a guy with a sense of humor. So I've seen you before. I think you could be funny. I think you can, you just got to try. I think you'd be great.
No, yeah. I'm a big funny guy, yeah.
You've made me laugh before, my friend, so I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, thanks for the advice. I appreciate that, Dom. I just wanted to call in and ask the questions. It's just, I don't know. I really like B1 and think she's awesome, and I love you to death and stuff. And I don't know. It's just I've always thought that was the match right there. And good-looking tall guy like you, and she's extremely gorgeous. And I go, okay, then that's the perfect couple. And then to hear you guys are fighting and it sucks. I don't know. I only know you as just Dumb and B1. That's just it. That's all I've ever known when I listened to the show and all that stuff. And it just was weird when you said, I have another girlfriend. I went, whoa, hold on. It's always been B1 for 10 years.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Who knows? Well, George, who knows?
Calling all hoes.
Calling all sluts is the actual phrase there. Very good. Oh, great. My daughter's in here. Perfect. Hi. Great. My daughter's in the chat. Hi, Keely. Nice to see you there, honey. Perfect time.
Sorry.
Oh, that's funny shit. Hey, that's all right. She knows what's up with her dad. She knows her dad's the mayor of Pound Town. It's okay. All right. George, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, dude. The phones are always open for you, and I always love answering your questions. And I appreciate that you take the time to answer mine as well, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for answering the questions. You're very unfiltered, and that's what I like about you and stuff. You will tell us what's going on in your life, and you're an open book. So.
To my own detriment, my friend, to my own detriment. So.